2019 Mercedes-AMG GT 4-door. The main ever AMG Fettled Mercedes-Benz was a 4-entryway auto, and in the Affolterbot tuning outfit's initial days, 4-entryway Benzes were the selective beneficiaries of its ministrations. All the more as of late, obviously, AMG has gone to its uncommon image of enchantment on Mercedes models of all sizes and body setups, from the A-Class subcompact to the G-Wagon SUV. In any case, to date, the reason-assembled AMG models have been 2-entryway sports autos and roadsters. We've known for quite a while, absolutely since the presentation of AMG's 4-entryway Idea Auto finally year's Geneva Car Expo, that an AMG Elite 4-entryway was in progress. Presently, it has at last been uncovered. Its official name, the Mercedes-AMG GT 4-door car, might be something of a disappointment, however there's bounty to get amped up for here. In the first place, however, a touch of illumination, despite a model assignment that proposes this new section is an AMG GT car writ bigger, the model is really in light of the E-Class vehicle's MRA longitudinal motor, race-wheel drive design. One take a gander at it, however, and unmistakably this isn't only a more sportified E63. The AMG GT 4-door has its own particular body, with a low-through outline and a steeply raked windshield. Out front, a vertical bar grille additionally builds up a visual association with AMG's Games Auto. At the back, the dynamic trunk-lid spoiler alters its edge in view of vehicle speed. On V8 models a more outrageous streamlined features bundle is discretionary, which brings a bigger front splitter, a changed back diffuser, and a settled back wing that is physically movable. Most powerful AMG yet. The auto makes a big appearance in a trio of well-known model assignments, and the 3-motor lineup incorporates inline-6 and V8 offerings, all bolstered with constrained acceptance. The GT53 is the opening gambit and utilizations the carmakers as of late presented turbocharged inline-6. It's supplemented by a 48-volt electric engine, a setup initially found in the new CLS 53. As in the CLS 53, the 3.0-liter powertrain produces a most extreme of 429 drive and 384 pounds-to-foot of torque, with the electric engine contributing up to 21 horses and 184 pounds-to-foot in mix with a 9-speed torque converter programmed and 4MATIC plus all-wheel drive. The combo is useful for a 4.4-second dash to 60 miles per hour and a 174 mile/hour top speed. As for AMG, like different AMGs wearing the 63 assignment, the GT63 is fueled by a twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8. It's combined with a somewhat unique 9-speed program. This one replaces the torque converter with a multiplate grasp pack that consolidates AMG's race start work. In the 4-door display, yield is 577 torque and 553 pounds-to-foot. That matches this current motor's numbers in the most out-of-control form of the car, the track creature AMG GTR. AMG claims the GT63 can charge to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds on its way to a best speed of 193 miles per hour. Normally, there's likewise a 63S form. That variation turns up the whip to 630 drive and 627 pounds-to-foot, implying that the most intense AMG GT 4-door surpasses the yield of the 2-entryway sports auto, also that of the 603 horsepower E63S, which at present holds the title of quickest 4-entryway vehicle at our lightning lap test. In this auto, the S's additional shaves 0.2 second off the industrial facility 0 to 60 mile/hour time and adds 2 miles per hour to the max speed, for new figures of 3.1 seconds and 195 miles per hour in both GT63 autos. The 4MATIC plus all-wheel drive framework includes an electronically controlled restricted slip raise differential, a selectable drift mode, in which torque is coordinated exclusively to the back wheels, is standard on the GT63S and discretionary on the typical GT63. Brakes of bronze. All that go requires a lot of woe, and AMG appears to have spent a lot of vitality on the GT 4-door's brakes. Or if nothing else on the shade of their calipers, which come in 4 distinct tints. The GT53's inside vented and punctured rotors are pressed by generally humble silver-painted calipers. In the GT63, flashier red units, 6-cylinder front and single-cylinder race, hold bigger rotors. The GT63S has a similar equipment, however the calipers are a much more outwardly capturing yellow. The V8 Autos can be additionally updated with carbon earthenware rotors, whose bronze-painted calipers stamp them as a definitive setup. The 63 arrangement Autos ride on air springs, AMG Ride Control Plus, while the 53 variant uses steel curls and versatile dampers. Four-wheel directing is another restrictive element of the V8 model's frame. Underneath 62 miles per hour, the back wheels turn inverse of the fronts. At higher paces, they hand over stage. The GT53 and 63 highlight 19-inch moving stock, 9.5 inches wide in advance, wearing 255/45R19 elastic, and 11.0 crawls at the back, with 285/40R19s. The GT63S gets 20-inch wheel shod with 265/40R20 footwear, front, and 295/35R20, race. What's in back? In different markets, the GT 4-door is accessible as either a 4- or 5-seater. For the US advertise, the auto will be accessible exclusively as a 4-seater, with two diverse rearward sitting arrangement designs, a couple of non-folding cans with carbon fiber fortified plastic seatbacks is standard, while the discretionary executive rear seat bundle brings 40/20/40 split collapsing seatbacks and an expansive focal comfort with a touchscreen. In advance, AMG makes standard Mercedes double 12.3-inch show screens, one possessing the commonplace place in the focal point of the dash and the other working as a configurable instrument bunch. Capacitive switches on the middle rear incorporate closeness sensors that distinguish when a finger is moving close and would then be able to show the relating menu in the principal two infotainment screens, an endeavor to lessen eyes off the street time. Additionally, on the comfort are new catches that show the present setting on their surface, and a discretionary execution guiding wheel has comparable show catches underneath the spokes for driving mode and vehicle setting determination. The AMG GT 4-door touches base in the United States 1 year from now. The 63 models go marked down in mid-2019, with the 53 rendition to take after at mid-year.